welcome to my channel. I'm Julie with Bookshelf by Julie, and welcome back if you're coming back to see me again. That's always awesome. Okay, so today I'm working in this signature that I'm doing for the homemade journal. And it's going to be a big journal, so it's going to have, you know, a lot of stuff in it. This is something that I just sort of worked out in my head and said, oh, that would be fun. It kind of looks like a quilted piece, right? Old quilters never die. They just live on in the next crafter. Sorry, I'm being silly already. Okay, so here we go. This looks really cool. Looks a little bit complicated even. It's not. It's super simple and easy and fun. Okay? And so since I did that one, I thought, well, why don't I do this one to be its sort of matching piece, if I can get it in the shot. That way? Yeah. Okay. Again, super simple, super easy. And we're going to put these in and do a little bit of, you know, decorating and stuff on them today. But I'm going to show you how I made them first, right? Like I said, super simple and easy. Let me put this to the side. Okay. Now this is my sort of show you how to do it kind of thing. Alright, I took 2 pieces of paper. Well, mine's lightweight cardstock. This is a file folder because this was my prototype, I guess. It was my workout, the thing I wanted to do thing. If that makes sense. So what I did is I took 2 pieces of paper, and the ones I used on this was one of the background pages that I talked about before, the ones that look like homemade papers with fibers and stuff in them. There's a paper pack on my Etsy that has those in them. I think there's 10 pages in it. So I used one of those, and I used one of the background pages from the homemade journal kit. So that's what I did to make that. Take 2 pieces of whatever paper you want to work with, right? You can get these on my Etsy. That's fine. You don't have to. This is file folder, and if you wanted to just use file folder and mat it, then do that. You know, there's plenty of things. You can get freebies off my website to do this with whatever you want to do. It's all good. Okay, so I did so. This is 4.5 inches square, both ways, 4.5 inches, because that's what I needed to fit on this page. Now you can measure it and make it whatever. You need a square. That's about it. Okay, don't make it too small because that gets complicated and tedious. This is, I measured halfway, halfway, halfway. And for this one, it was 2 1/4 because it was 4.5. So 2 1/4 all the way around. I marked it at each halfway point, and then I just took a ruler and drew it in. Then I took it to my sewing machine and I sewed down my lines. I had it on, for my sewing machine, I widened my stitch out so that it wouldn't be, you know, making perforations. It would just sew it. So I don't know if you can see the stitching or whatever. Anyways, it did pretty good. So after I did that sewing, I simply just took the corner of the first one and folded it down to the corner as far as I could. I didn't want to rip the stitching or anything like that. So you just fold that corner down, fold it down, right? And then once you do that, you've got your element made, more or less. Next, you're going to, I used Velcro dots. I cut them in half. I have the small ones, but these were in need of something even smaller. So I cut the small Velcro dots in half to hold my pieces down. And I just put lace on it. So far, that's what I've done. So this is the background page from the kit, from the homemade journal. This is the top paper See, it folds right out. The top paper is the digital handmade papers, I guess is the best way to call them. And that's a place that you can write some secret notes or put some measurements in of a quilt or another project you're doing or whatever. Okay, so it's just a secret little journaling spot that's really, I thought, fun. This was fun to make. Okay, it's super simple and fun. So I put lace. I put the edge of the lace towards here so that I didn't have anything poking out. And on this one, on the back side, I just put lace around. And so you can see the stitching down through there. And actually, in this background page that's in the kit, in the Homemade Journal Kit, you can see stitching in, because it's a quilted background, you can actually see stitching in the quilt where they quilted the quilt, right? So I thought, I like it. It looked really pretty to me, okay? All right, so that's, how do you do that one? Super simple, super easy. I mean, really, it's just sew here, fold those down, and then decorate it how you wish, right? And you can use any papers to do that. Okay, now for this one, again, super simple, super easy. I cut it, a piece of this background page, because, you know, I had some left over. You're going to use that up, right? So I cut that at 2.5 inches to make the belly band. And after I did that, I cut this paper. That's the handmade, digital handmade, the one with the fibers. I got to really come up with a short name for that. So I cut those at 2.5 square and simply, you know, fold them in half, right? So, and then you use the bone folder and press that down. And on this one, I did, this one goes this way, and this one this way, right? So it opens up, of course, for little writing spots, and again, a little writing spot, right? I just thought it was cute. And also, this is a tuck. All these are little tuck spots. Let me show you. I've got these. Now, this is from the Homemade Journal Kit. Again, you don't have to buy my kit, but if you do, that would be awesome. So these fit right in. I mean, they fit in perfect. This is the long window pane journaling card tag. And I just cut the windows out with the little elements from the kit. And they stick right in there. They fit perfect. Is that awesome? I mean, you know, that's awesome. To me, it's awesome anyways. And so this one, there you go. You've got your tuck in there, right? All the way down. You've got your little tucks. If the lace will get out of my way. So there you go. It fits. It fits those. And you can make whatever you want to make for it. I've got some little circles that would also fit in there. That would look awesome. So there's, you know, lots of options with that kit. And with these elements. You don't have to, like I said, you don't have to make my, so you don't have to buy my papers. You can if you want to. I appreciate everybody who does. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is, do it with any papers or the freebies that are on my website. You know, whatever you want to do. So, 2.5 inches here, and that's just the width of my paper. Just, you know, if you've got across the pond paper or the US letter size, go ahead and do whatever, you know, is your width of the paper. So, yeah, that's the way it worked for me. So really simple and easy. Now, I thought I would do a little bit of decorating on these. Ooh, I didn't check my glue. Living on the wild side already. I got so excited about making these last night, finishing them up. I had been working on engineering this in my head for a few days, but putting it together and actually seeing it work, awesome. It's so fun to do that. Okay, so this one's going to go down sort of, I've got a line here, so it's going to go down to that line and be there, because that gives me a lot of room. Yes, it's going to be a top loading pocket, and I didn't put tape on it yet, so let me grab some of that. Sheesh. Ooh, my tape got warped. Lopsided tape. Is that? I think I want a narrower tape than this. Let me see what I can find. Yep, right here. Stick these somewhere. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down, and then we'll decorate, right? Yeah, I put the lace to be poking out at the bottom. I mean at the back. Me and my trying to figure out the top and the bottom. Yeah. Yes, this is the top. Okay. Whew. I scare myself. Okay. Now, that'll have a big area that I can put whatever journaling card or tag or whatever else I want to put in there. It's pretty nice that way, huh? Okay. Get that pressed down. Lots of room in this pocket. Plus all the little tuck spots on the other side, which is, to me, I think it's really cute. I'm loving this one. This homemade journal has been so much fun for me to create the papers. Like I said, I spent over 3 months working on the paper pack, and then starting to design the elements to go in it now. It's just fun. That's what we're supposed to be doing, right? Having fun. So, yeah. I wanna make sure this one is super special, and has some really cool elements in it. Come on, my glue seems to be going a little slow here. Can't have your glue going slow, especially when it dries so darn fast. So, yeah. That's a thing. You don't want one side to be drying up on you when you ain't got the other side done, huh? Okay, here we go. Going for this line down here. Yep. Yeah. Ish. Straight-ish. Okay, there we go. Let me get my roly doohickey. Excuse my reach. I just want to give it a good pressing. Yeah, now, okay, if you don't sew, don't worry about it. You can still just use glue. If you've got some good glue, use it. Just down in between there and in between there. And then let it dry completely. And then fold your flaps back. Your corners back. That'll still work. If you don't want to sew, that's fine. Okay. So, like I said, I'm going to put little journaling cards in here, so I'm not really going to decorate these outer edges, and they're pretty anyways, as they are. The thing I am going to decorate is on the flaps. I've got some little rose trim that I thought would just be darling, sitting in there, you know. So, yeah, I'm going to put these in here and just hold them there. This is either art glitter or cosmic shimmer. The glue that I use will hold these. It's not, it'll hold metal, it'll hold most things. As with most glues, it will struggle a little bit with plasticky stuff. But if you hold it for a minute, it'll even do that. So I don't worry about it too much. I didn't want to do too much decorating, make it too lumpy bumpy for if someone did want to, you know, write on that, which someone might. I do like the little hidden writing spots in places, right? Ah, they're just fun. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, this one was fun. It was fun to work out because I knew it was going to work, you know. And sometimes when you're working out an element that you want to make and build in a journal, you don't know for sure. You don't know for sure that it's going to work until you know, till you get to a point of putting it together and, you know, getting it out of your head and onto some paper, right? So there's that. So cute. All right. All right. So this one is going to go on here. I think I'm going to take this page out so it won't be so lumpy bumpy, right? Okay. Yep. I'm going to put the double stick glue. Of course, glue is double stick tape on the top and the bottom. And yeah, I double side printed this paper because I wasn't sure exactly when I was setting up to make this project. I wasn't sure exactly which way I was going to go with what, so I just double side printed it, so it's pretty on both sides, either which way. But yeah, this side's going down. It's going down. Okay. Yeah, okay. Just making sure I got my top at the top and my bottom at the bottom. Okay. Here we are. I have so much enjoyed this kit. I'm sorry I keep saying that, but you know, I just love it. It's so fun to work with. It's a very, I don't know, me kind of thing. I guess that's the best way to put it. It's a me kind of thing. And I'm sure any crafter who gets this will think the same thing. Oh, this is just a me kind of thing. No? Okay. Oh, that needs to go down a little bit if I can. Oh, it worked. Okay. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, now let's get that to go that way. Okay. You work with it, right? Okay. Here we go. Now this will hold a lot of stuff you put behind this belly band. Things that are just about as big as the page, right? So, yeah. I want to make sure I get that on the page. Don't glue on my project. Glue on this. Oh, I'm knocking things around now. Okay. Okay. Now, get the glue off my mat. Of course, you always get glue on your mat. Okay. Perfect. Ish. Okay. Awesome. I like it. Okay. Now, let's pull this back in. Get this back in here. Okay. Now, our signature's getting a little bit lumpy bumpy, but I'm okay with that. Because, you know, this is just pretty. putting all those things together. And there's a video on this. If you didn't see that, oh, go back and watch it. That one was fun too. Excuse me. Now, all right, I've got a few little words to put on here. So I thought, let's start out with this one. I just put, just put the word there. It's simple. I did pre-ink, so just around the edges. I hope you guys will give this a try. With my papers, with somebody else's papers, with your own papers, it doesn't matter. Just give it a try. It's fun and it's pretty. And it's easy. It looks super complicated and stuff, but it's not. It's super easy. Okay. That one says home. This one says comfort. And this one says warm. It's just, these come from a freebie pack that I did recently for the Cozy Journal papers on the freebies are on my website at julieworthington.com. Freebies tab at the top of the page. The Cozy Journal base kit and all that is in the Etsy shop. So there you go. Is that awesome or what? That is really pretty. And you've got all the tuck spots I showed you, and you've got a really big pocket in here. So that is just, I love it. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I have to sit here and admire my work. Is that weird? Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was just a fun, easy, simple craft along that looks like it was very complicated, huh? But super simple, like I showed you. If you forget what I said, rewind me and go back and I'll tell you again. Okay, so there you go. Super easy, super fun. This really was fun. Lots of fun. Okay, so you guys take care. Have some fun. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. TTFN.